Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna do something a little bit different. We're gonna do a tier list of a few crypto games that I've played or I've watched or I've known for a little bit and actually started looking into it for me to play as well. And we're gonna rate them from S tier to F tier. Of course, those are not the only games that are out there. There are plenty. There are millions of crypto games already out there, but these are only the ones that I actually know a little bit about, so I can actually rate them. But of course, the list can different. So the list is gonna be what I think about the game. I might be wrong. I might think different than you do. But anyways, let's just jump right into it. So we have here a couple of games and we have all the tiers. If you've never seen any sort of video like this, you have the S tier, which is like the best games ever, and then we go lower. A, B, C, D, and F tier is like actual garbage. Like, do not play this game. So let's just jump right into it. I'm gonna start from left to right. So we're gonna start with Gods Unchained. This is one of the games that I have not played. I started looking into it, but I wasn't convinced that it was gonna actually make me any money or actually go somewhere, go anywhere. So I started researching about it. I started watching videos about it. I started learning, reading everything, taking a good look at how the game was built and structured, the gameplay and everything. It looks like a fun game to play, but it's one of those games that are probably not gonna go for the long run. Probably just gonna die in about like 1-2 years maybe. I'm sorry if you're playing this game and if you're actually like racking stacks on stacks on this game. Let me know. I want to know your experience with the game. If you actually played it, if it's actually being profitable to you, or it's actually a fun game to play. Let me know, because from what I can see and from what I've researched, I don't think it's actually like a promising game for the future. So I'm gonna put it on C tier. Then we have Alien Worlds. Alien Worlds is one of the biggest crypto games. I'm not talking about like how much you can make per day. I'm talking about how many people are actually playing daily. Let's see if I can find somewhere where it says how many users it has daily. So here we can see Alien Worlds is actually way ahead than Crypto Blades and Axie Infinity in amount of users in the last 30 days. Of course, it has gone down a little, but look, they have 868,000 players in a single month, when Crypto Blades has actually around 577,000 and Axie Infinity has 314,000. Of course, Axie Infinity is always the biggest one in balance. If you're talking about volume of money going in and out the game every single day, Axie Infinity is the biggest volume mover game out there for sure. The gameplay aspect of it is a little outdated. Personally, I think it's a little outdated. It kind of looks like the old Doom graphics, a little bit of that 2D animation, which is not a problem. Some people are into it. I personally don't think it's attractive to the eye, but it's a good game. It's actually a good game. You can change worlds and you have mining, you can battle, and I don't know now, you used to be able to make quite a good amount of money per day, around like $12 to $20 a day. I don't know how the economy is going right now at the game, but the game was actually profitable for a little bit. When I started looking into it, people were actually saying good things about the game. So this is probably an A tier game. So let's go to what everyone was waiting for. We're gonna talk about Axie Infinity. Axie Infinity, let me tell you, the SOP token is completing 2 years. I think 2 days ago it was online for 2 years already. Not the game, just the token. I don't know about the game. The game may be a little less than 2 years. But anyways, for a game to be out that long, I think only CryptoKitties is bigger than Axie in time-wise. Axie has changed a lot of lives. Many people, especially in Southeast Asian countries or South American countries, have started making bank, like changed their lives for good with Axie Infinity, and people were able to make more than they were earning doing like a labor job, doing like normal work as they were used to before. So Axie Infinity has changed people's lives. And I don't know if you saw my last video where with the updates about the game, but even though they're cutting down profits again, the game I think is gonna go for quite a long time. So this game is here to stay, and it's probably gonna only get better. So I'm gonna put it on S tier. Crypto Blades. That hurts my heart. Really hurts my heart because I used to love Crypto Blades. Loved it. If I was doing this tier list a couple of months ago, when everything was like booming, when skill prices were over $100 and the rewards were like 5x, 6x, you were making a lot of money. People were making like actually like $50 to $60 per day. Then I would put it in S tier with Axie Infinity. But the thing is, the developers thought they could do a game without an economist. The economist actually started working in the game maybe a month ago. So the economy is screwed up right now. The economy is screwed up. Whoever got into Crypto Blades from a month ago to now, they're not making any money. Not even just forging weapons and selling weapons. You're not making buck. You're not making any dollars. So right now, the game would be F tier for me. But since it was a good game once, and the devs are not just rug pulling anyone and scamming anyone and just running away with the money, they're actually trying. I'm gonna put it on D list, on D tier. Now we have Evolution Land, which is this one right here. I think the game is pretty good looking. I love those kind of blocky looking games. I think they're like, I like the aesthetic of it, but I never actually got to play the game. I started looking into it, but then the whole Axie Infinity and Crypto Blades boom started happening, and I just focused on those two games and other random games sometimes. And of course, farming crypto, which is what I mainly focus on spending my time. Not only gaming. So the game itself is pretty good. Visuals are stunning. I actually enjoyed them. I don't know about how much you can make, and I don't know about the economy of the game. So because of my lack of ignorance, but everyone is talking about this game. If you look for top 5 games 2021, this is gonna be on the top 5. So if people were saying good things about it, it's probably gonna be tier list. But since I'm not sure, and I cannot recommend a game that I haven't played, I only looked into the gameplay, I'm gonna put it on C tier. Delta Time. Oh my god, I love Formula 1. I actually watch Formula 1 whenever I can. Try to keep up. Sometimes it's early in the morning when there is any races going on because of the time zone, so sometimes I cannot watch the actual race, but I always keep up with anything. And whenever that game came out, I thought, oh my god, this is gonna be so good. Whenever I got into it, it was a really good game with really good graphics. Kind of silly in the beginning, but since then, devs are doing an actual good job. I'm no longer playing the game, but every time I read about it, people are actually enjoying playing the game, and it's always on top 5 best games for you to play, especially if you enjoy Formula 1. So I'm gonna put it on top B tier. It's not A tier yet. It should be like A minus or a B plus, if that was a thing. But I'm gonna put it right there. Upland is actually like you're playing a real life Monopoly. There's a world map, and you can actually buy and sell properties, basically like Monopoly. If you like that kind of game, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love playing Upland. For what I think, this is actually it's a little bit complicated for people to get into it and start making money out of it. It's like start making profit, but it's fun to play. It's actually fun to play game if you like these kind of board game. I will put it on A list. I will put it on A tier, but the thing is, it takes a little bit too much of your time. I think you have to play for a long time. I don't think it's only like Crypto Blades where you just log in, fight, get out, or Axie, you just get in, 10 minutes, you're done, you get out. This game, I think it requires a little bit more of work towards making money if you want to make money. So I'm gonna put it on B tier, probably higher than Delta Time. Yeah, let's go with that. My DeFi pet. The only thing I know about the game is the graphics are actually really good. They're like kind of blocky 3D looking, but I don't know anything about the economy. So this is gonna go with Gods Unchained at C tier just because of my ignorance. Plant vs. the Undead. I like the game. I like the gameplay. It, of course, reminds me of Plant vs. Zombies. And because of that, and because it's free, like you can just start playing. I don't know how much you can make, but because it's free, it's gonna go pretty up there. It's gonna go to A tier. I think I'm fine with that. Then we have Sorare, which is like a football manager kind of game where you can make your own team, and it's like a card game with the but soccer related. So if you're into soccer, it's a really good game, and if you can make some money out of it, it's even better. So if you're into that kind of stuff, maybe it's A tier for you, but for me, I think it's B tier. Splinterlands. Splinterlands right now is getting a lot of attraction. Like many people are looking into it. I can see like a lot of people searching for it, or is searching for it on YouTube, or either like my recommended. Or a lot of times is about Splinterlands, and it's basically a card game. So you have all the cards and you play. It's normal card game, but in the blockchain. So I'm not a big fan of card games per se. I've stopped playing when I was like 12, 13. I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh and Magic. Then after that, not a big fan. But I can see the hype. There's hype around the game. So this is probably gonna be high tier B. So a B plus plus, I'd say, or an A minus. Should we go with A minus? Should we? Yeah, sure. Why not? So I guess this is it. I really wish Crypto Blades wasn't in D tier. I haven't played any garbage games because I take a look at the game first. I learn about the game first, so I just don't go deep into a game that I'm not sure about the game. So I don't have any F tier games, but leave your comments down below of what is an F game. Like what game is so bad that you shouldn't be even playing the game, so we can update the tier list. But anyways, do you think I'm wrong? Do you think I'm right? Comment down below. I want to know about your tier list. Like what would you put from S to F? I'm kind of curious because everyone has a different taste. Everyone likes different things. So please comment down below. What do you think about my list and what is your list? I want to know. So I think this is it for today, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.